Hello, 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 Stella Starlights. How y'all doing tonight? Listen here, I'm so glad that y'all stopped in tonight. I'm in the most beautiful place in the world tonight. Well, put it this way, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been is
Absolutely.
San Juan,
Yes.
Puerto Rico.
Yes,
And I'm
ma'am.
here tonight with my friend, the neighbor.
The
Y'all done
neighbor.
heard me talk about the neighbor. And she is my neighbor, my friend in the second half of the Go-Go Girls. We have been going ever since we got together back in the summer. I moved next to her last year in March. And when my husband passed away this year in March, me and her just got really close. She was really a shoulder for me. And I appreciate her so much. We had so much in common, so much that we love to do. And one of them was what? Travel.
Yes.
We love travel. So
baby.
we've been getting it. So the thing about tonight is that this is a very personal story about my neighbor, which her name is Renee Major. She has a nonprofit called Major Care. Now, with this that we're going to talk about tonight, it's about her journey, her path, and her testimony. And the name of this I can't even talk. This broadcast tonight is called.
I got you, sister.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. Is from nothing to everything, because both of us have had some hard things that has gone on in our lives. We had so many relationships in our lives that we could talk for hours and hours about. But tonight we're going to talk about Major Care, her ministries, and what it's done for her and what her path has been. So this is Renee Major, my neighbor, and tell them a little bit about
Hi, I'm Renee Major, and I am the CEO and board chair of Major Care Ministries. Major Care Ministries is a nonprofit organization that serves the people of Cleveland. We have several different programs that we present to Cleveland. One is our SAPS ministry, and that is Seniors Assistance Program. And what we do with that ministry is we make sure that our seniors, all through the pandemic, we made sure that our seniors got groceries. We made sure that they got hot meals. We made sure that their homes were kept up so that they could remain in their homes, meaning that we cut grass, we do light maintenance, we stop by, do some well checks, do some referrals. We do that for them. We have our concession stands project where it is our annual fundraiser. And for that, what we do is we bring people in, the people that come in and help us raise money, we give them a small stipend to help them bring together whatever it is that they're trying to do in their lives. So usually we get people that need to supplement their income, or people that need an income so that they can go out and find them a regular job while they help us raise money for the organization.
So with that being said, sister, so basically you are stating that they come and they volunteer like at the Indians, the Browns and stuff like that. Yeah. And they're working the concession stands, and this isn't a small feat, you guys, because when you come in and you see those people that are there, they may volunteer, but most of the people that come, they're in that space in their lives where they just need a little help or whatever. Yeah. And I went down there and worked with her on opening day. I was in freaking awe. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm down here at the stadium and I'm volunteering. I didn't care. I didn't see the game. It was what all the work.
We had an amazing time.
We had a great time.
That was a great day, man. Yeah. I had my sister with me and she was helping me. I mean, literally just, well, Renee, maybe you should do it this way. Well, maybe you should do it. Things I had not thought about doing. She came in and brought a whole new outlook to the program. So some things that she brought on that day are now staples in that program. No. So yes, girl, you just don't know. I love this chick. This is my girl.
Look, come on, we're gonna get to crying and carrying on. Stop. Okay, so
yeah. So usually we people that come, because they come and help us raise money so that we could do the things that we do in the program, we give back to them a small stipend. And it's not a paycheck, it's not an employment. It's just for us to say thank you for helping us help our community. Mm-hmm. So that's how that program is. And we do the Indians, we do the Browns. We're trying to add some other things to that program. We talk about relationships. That program in itself has a relationship component attached to it that
it's unreal,
baby. You know, our community, our people in the community, some of our people are hurting. Mm-hmm. They are hurting so bad, and they just need a word sometimes. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's just, come here, baby, let me give you a hug. Mm-hmm. So we work with some young folks, and you know that they look at you as a big sister or a mama, or, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they just need a touch, a hug. Right. You know, come here, tell me what's going on.
You don't look like you feeling it today.
And you know, right. And so it's not just about us raising money for the program. It's also about us touching lives and helping people move forward out of some dark space, you know, because we've all been there. Oh, yeah. We've also, you recognize, especially when you've been there, you recognize those dark places, you know. Right. So we do
the food bank.
Oh, yeah, we have the food bank.
Got the food bank. That's my favorite, the food bank.
Yes, we also have the food pantry. That happens every first and third Saturday of every month. Girl, I get to plug everything.
Yeah, you get to do it all. I'm telling you, you here to do it all.
So the food pantry happens every first and third Saturday of every month. We have done this for the last 7 years or so. We stayed open all the way through pandemic. We are located at 6812 Woodland Avenue, Williams Temple Church of God in Christ. This is where we operate out of. And we serve about anywhere from 300 to 350 families a month. And we provide, when I shop for that program, I shop as if I'm going to eat. So there's meat, there's produce, there's milk, there's cereal, there's, poppy and stuff in the microwave for working moms, because I know how I am. So, sometimes I'm not getting up cooking. Here, put that in the microwave and have at it. So I try to do that for other working and busy moms because I know how I am. Yeah. So yeah.
In the
closet. We have, God, what I'm always so tired. I'm busy. So yes, we have our clothes closet, and we get excellent donations. When I tell you, now they may be used clothes, and we have a lot of new things too, but we get great clothes. We've been doing it so long, and people know who we are, so they don't bring us anything that is less than. You know what I'm saying? We get some beautiful things. So every first and third Saturday, I'm gonna say it slower for those who want to write it down. Every first and third Saturday, we are at Williams Temple Church of God in Christ at 6812 Woodland Avenue. We start at 10 a.m. and we go until 2. You can come in, you get a bag of groceries. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get enough food that's gonna last you 5 to 7 days. You can go down to our clothing closet and pick up clothes for you, your children. This year we already have them. I plan on putting them out just before school, but we have some school uniforms, some nice clothes I think Cleveland is not doing uniforms this year, but some districts are doing uniforms. So if you need one and it's just, you're struggling, come see us. We have an array of, hey, I tell y'all, we have the scrubs. Oh, don't play. I'm sorry. I got excited. So, but we have like a array of scrubs, like brand new. So we have something for everyone. We have something for everyone. So come by, see us first and third Saturday of every month. Now, 6812 Woodland Avenue.
Now we're going to get into this other spot.
Okay.
Now we got the cultural arts and your apprentice program.
So those are programs that are in the making. The cultural arts program, we wanted to be started by October. And let me tell you about this program. So what myself and the committee that works with me, what we started to think about is what aren't our children getting in school that was something that was once there that provided a significant skill for our children and helped them to develop. And so what we came up with was we don't really see the arts anymore. And we don't see what, I don't know, some of you might remember, but we used to have cooking, home ec. We had sewing. We had, the boys had wood shop. I took wood shop too. I did it just because.
I did too.
Because they was, because they kept saying it was for the boys. It was for the boys. Well, I want to take it too. So I took wood shop when in junior high school. We had all of those things were a part of our curriculum. Well, they're no longer a part of the curriculum now. So we want to bring those things back. But even in bringing those things back, what we want to do is teach our children about who we are and what kind of stock they come from. Because what we're seeing in our community is not a value for life.
Yeah.
So in order for you to value life, you got to know what it is that you're valuing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know where we come from. So we are committed to teaching our children their heritage, their culture, and how important it is that they pass this on, that this don't die. So things like, why do we eat pig feet, chitlins? Where did that come from? That absolutely came out of our culture because our families wanted to survive. Now, in some countries, those are delicacies. And they came straight from us. But nobody will tell you that. So we want you to know the stock that you come from. And that's our cultural arts program.
Thanks.
So then we also have a program that probably won't start until maybe next year around. I wanted to happen in April, but it may not. Maybe sometime between April and June, we want to launch our apprentice program, which also has a housing unit to it. Because here's the thing. An apprentice program is a 4-year program. And it's, in order for you to get your journeyman's license, is 4 years. For what we want to do with that program is support you for those 4 years, because we want to see you succeed. And, and as we know, things get hard. Sometimes things come up. And the first thing you want to do is stop that you don't see as being valued.
Right.
But this is something that's going to take care of your family, your family's family, something you can pass on down as a legacy. So we want to make sure that happens. And in this program, I think it's general contracting is what we chose to do. Yes. But in that, we want to provide you with some housing. I'm a case manager counselor. That's my background. So I always reach back to that. So with doing that, we want to do a holistic program, providing you with housing, providing you with some counseling, providing you with some resources so that you stay in that program.
Right.
And you finish and you get your journeyman's license. The thing about apprentice program, you can earn and learn. Did you know that? You can earn and learn at the same time. There's absolutely no reason why you have to be out here without. And it just takes some commitment on your part. So we want to help you with that. So those are the two things that are coming up. And that's some of the stuff that we already do in the program, in the community. We partner with a lot of different agencies on different things that we want to do. And it's all about helping people. It's all about helping people grow and closing up gaps and making people whole again.
Right. So when Renee and I first got together, and I'm laughing because I'm just letting her spill it, because if I keep interjecting, we gonna miss it. And I don't want to miss anything, because she has so much going on. I have never in my life seen somebody have all these different things. You have people that want to talk about it, but she can talk about it, be about it, and work about it. Okay. So she brings all this stuff And a lot of it she does on her own. So that's the reason why I just think she is this phenomenal woman that is, her fruition is right in front of her. And her ministry is so exciting. And I get excited when I'm with her. But so that's why I say, when I figure out something that can make it easier, I'll be like, listen here, girlfriend, this is what we can do, and blah, 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 blah.
But Stella, not to interrupt you, but I wasn't always. This wasn't always me, right?
Right. Yeah, I do. That's gonna be next. We about to get to that right now. So this is her path. Then we're gonna talk about her testimony. We're gonna talk about how she got to this phenomenal woman, because her path is down where she just got through saying, in that dark space where folks just didn't understand. But this is supposed to help those that don't think that anybody is listening, anybody's looking, and all you got to do is have a hope and a dream and a prayer. And whatever it is that your higher power has put in on your heart and gave you your vision, that it can happen. Girl, go on and tell it. Go on and tell it. Go on and tell it.
So the way I came about doing the things that I do in the community is first because somebody did it for me. I was in a space at one time in my life where
come on, spill it. Come on, let it out. Come on.
Where I didn't think that anything good would happen for me. I came out of drugs, jail, and hopelessness. And when I came out, I never wanted anybody else to ever feel like that. So God gave me the strength and the mindset I first became a counselor, straight out of jail. When I tell you, there's never any reason for you not to move forward in your life. I came straight out of jail and went to college because I was done. When we say from nothing to something, I was done. I had been to jail. I had been in dope house after dope house after dope house. I had disappointed family members. I had disappointed children. I had separated from a husband of 17 years because of drugs. So I came out of jail and went straight to college. Never asked me a question about who I was, where I came from, none of that. I graduated with my associate's degree and became a counselor. And I loved it. I loved it. I worked with women that were just like me. I worked with them until they could stand on their own 2 feet and walk and move forward. And I loved it. But that wasn't all that God had for me. And I thought, oh my God, like I could have been done right there. That was it for me. And God said, no, hold up, baby. I got something even better. And he gave me the vision for Major Care Ministries. And it was always ministries because it was never about one something. Yeah. It was always about a multiple of things. And so I began to walk in my calling. And that's and if you don't get anything else out of what I say tonight, start to think about where you're being called to. Because when God calls you, he calling you to some greater things. And although I was so satisfied with being a counselor, I could have been a counselor for the rest of my life. That's how much I loved it. He said, I got bigger and better things for you, Renee. And Stella always talking about, well, you always cry. Because I know where I could have been. Like, even just being, we're in Puerto Rico right now. Yeah. I'm off of Kinsman. I'm off of Kinsman. I've been through drug houses and dope houses and streets and corners and bent a few of them. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm supposed to be sitting back right here. Not sitting right here. But God said, I got something different for you. So I always think to say, if he could do it for me, if I can do this, baby, it ain't nothing there ain't nothing you can't do.
That's right.
And it's all about just prioritizing and really, really knowing who you are. And that's where this cultural arts program is, because I want my kids to know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to the way I went because I didn't understand who I was.
Mhm.
I didn't know the queenness that was in me.
Mhm.
I didn't know that greatness that was in me. I didn't know. I just didn't know.
Mhm.
But I want our kids to know that there's greatness in them.
Right.
That God got good things for you. I mean, we all go through our little trials and tribulations. That's just part of it. But that's only to make you stronger.
Mhm.
That's only to make you better. That's only to make you, to put that to take that fear out of your heart.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
God don't equip us with that.
Right. Right.
So if I
we,
leave you with anything, that's what I want to leave you with.
Mhm.
Fear is the only thing that keeps you from moving forward at any given time. Fear, and it's always of the unknown.
Mhm.
But until you've been that corner, I used to think, all them corners I used to be. I wasn't scared then. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't scared then. So if I could leave you with anything, that's what I want to leave you with. And I know the show is about relationships. And through this journey, you got to be able to build relationships.
Mhm.
You got to be able to do that. So that means you have to trust. And usually we operate out of a place of mistrust because we've been done so wrong and, manipulated and cheated and stole and all that stuff. And things have happened in our lives.
Mhm.
But you got to be able to trust.
So that means you love me now?
I love you, babe.
You love me.
You know I love you, girl. This is my girl, right? I love her so much, man. I do. And we've been together a short period of time. But it don't. You know what? You know what? This my girl right here. This my other one. This my other one right here. And you know what? I so respect you. I do. I respect what you do. I respect your spirit. I love your spirit, girl.
I try to bring it.
This chick here, man. She introduced me like I was the amazing one.
She is.
But it is. It's all about building those relationships and putting those barriers down and trusting. And even if, you know what I'm saying, because not to say that everybody you trust is going to do the right thing,
right?
But keep this thing moving. Don't, because they'll have a whole, then that means, when you stop because of somebody else and what they do, then they've taken away your get up and go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all got a purpose out here. And if you don't walk in your purpose, you'll never see what God got for you.
Right.
Because he absolutely has something for you. And if I'd have stopped at the point of going to Marysville and girl almost getting chose a couple of times. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Sure.
I used to be a corrections officer. So
girl almost got chose.
I look, I'm gonna tell you, I was a CO and almost got chose. That was some scary stuff. That's another episode.
Absolutely. We'll come back on that one. Trust and believe.
Yeah, but
yes, we gotta walk in our purpose today.
Yeah.
And I love us. I love us. I love us. Good, bad. When I say us, I mean our Black people, our Black heritage. I love it. Good, bad, and indifferent.
Right.
And the one thing that I try to tell people all the time is we got to stop talking about our young people and who they ain't.
Right. We gotta be trying.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop talking about who they not, because they are not who they should be because of us.
Right. Exactly.
It's because of us, because we didn't pour into them what was poured into us.
Correct. And some of the things that was poured into us, we also have to understand that times are changing and we are woke now. Things are coming about now that weren't available prior to. So the main issues that we have walked upon and walked past is now it's time for us to turn around and be able to look it in the face and ain't got to sit there with your head down. You can walk with your chest out and call it a day.
Yep.
But in closing with some of this, I just want to reiterate exactly what Renee said. Understand this today, people. I need y'all to know. It makes no difference where you are, because none of us look like where we been. Okay? Because I don't look like where I've been. I don't look like the trials and tribulations that I've been through. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I'm the first one, like I've always said, my eyes are to see you. My ears are to hear you. My shoulders are for you to lean on. My arms are to hold you, but my heart is to love you. So you need to know that we all need to come together and know what it is that we need to do, and never fear that the vision that was given to you, it wasn't just a dream. It was given to you by your higher power. And in him giving it to you is for you to act upon it. And just because you don't know what to do, it's just the fact of writing it down, putting it together, and starting it, because it will all fall into place. It's not in your time. It's about his time. Yeah. Because he'll give it to you and he'll put people in your life. So we're going to do what we need to do to keep it moving. But tonight was an awesome night. This is my girl. I was not going to come down here to Puerto Rico without my chick. And just know that we're going to be in a lot of other different places. Plan on next year. We're going to do Belize, y'all. But yeah, I just want to let you know that this was an awesome show. I thank you so very much, Miss Renee, for coming on here and doing our thing. And I appreciate this bug is trying to get me. And it is what it is. And we're staying at the Royal Sonesta in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is awesome.
I think I'm ready to go walk the beach.
Yeah, I'm ready to go too.
It's time.
So all right, you guys. I thank you so very much for spending the time with us tonight. And as I always say, good night, Stella Girls, Starlights. We are out. Thank you.
Bye.